What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Trey with Ghost Tactical, and today we're going to bring a video of something that's really kind of cool happening here in Arkansas that I hope is going to happen in other states. The last couple years has really kind of seen a strong push for 2A rights here within the state. A couple years ago, my local sheriff, Chris Brown, who's a good friend of mine, came out and was the first sheriff in Arkansas and one of the first sheriffs in the United States to begin with to come out and say that our county is going to be a 2A sanctuary, which basically means that he's instructed his deputies and his staff not to go after anyone or not to recognize any laws or anything, regulations that would infringe on our Second Amendment rights. He's not going to enforce them and all of that. So we're very, very happy about that. Then on the coattails of that, in our last legislative session, there towards the end, it's been a long struggle and a long push for a long time to get constitutional carry here in Arkansas. But at the end of the last legislative session in late 2019, both houses of the General Assembly, this House and the Senate, both passed resolutions that basically said you do no longer need a permit to carry concealed or unconcealed in the state of Arkansas, which effectively makes us a constitutional carry state. Awesome, awesome stuff. Loving that. Loving what we're doing in Arkansas. Now fast forward to 2021, and one of the first bills that were introduced and one of the first laws that were signed by the governor is now a stand your ground law in Arkansas. Forever we were under the duty to retreat here, which is, it's not good obviously, but that's what we were. But now we are a stand your ground law, so state. So that is wonderful for the state of Arkansas. So we're happy about that earlier a couple months ago. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, as of a couple days ago, the Senate has already passed it. It's already passed in the Senate, moving to the House. If it passes there, then it's going to the governor's desk. But the Senate introduced and passed Senate Bill 298. And basically what it is called is the Arkansas Sovereignty Act. And it is going to be a bill and a law, hopefully. And basically what it says, that any federal law, when it comes to infringements on the Second Amendment, are going to be null and void. They will not be recognized in the state of Arkansas. So what I want to do is I want to read part of the bill. And the bill will be linked in the description below. There's a couple of great articles about it that will be linked down below. Arkansas Times has a great one and all of that. But I'm going to read a part of this bill. Now I have to read it because I'm not the smartest and the sharpest crayon in the box. So I can't remember it. But here's what it says. All acts, laws, orders, rules, and regulations of the United States government, whether past, present, or future, that infringe on the people's right to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution and the Arkansas Constitution, Article 2, Section 5, are invalid in this state, shall not be recognized by the state, are specifically rejected by the state, and shall be considered null and void and of no effect in this state. Another great part of this bill, it says that any persons, including local law enforcement, that help federal agents in raids or enforcing such laws, there will be a stiff penalty, whether it's monetary or jail time. We're not sure what it's going to be yet, but there will be a stiff penalty for any persons, including local law enforcement, that help in the aid of federal agents when it comes to enforcing infringements upon the Second Amendment. So this is wonderful. I hope it's going to pass in the House, and if it does, I'm fairly certain that it'll get signed by the governor. We'll see. But I'm really liking where we're going as a state in Arkansas. We are pushing the envelope, pushing that line in the sand, if you will, towards restoring our rights and all of that. A lot of people are calling this bill a possible declaration of secession from the United States of America. I don't think it's that. I think what it is politicians standing up and saying enough is enough. We value our inalienable right to defend ourselves. We value the Second Amendment that gives us the right to keep and bear arms here in America, and we're not going to let the government take them away from us. So really happy about what's going on in Arkansas. What I'd like to hear from all of you guys in the comments down below, What are some of the bills that your state are passing that are pro-gun, pro-2A, that could help the surge of the pro-gun movement? Because all we hear about in the news right now, especially the federal level, is how they're coming for our guns. And what are we doing at the state level that could fight that and say, not on our watch? So in the comments down below, what bills have been introduced in your state that are help fighting the good fight? Guys, thank you so much. Get out there, be active in your local politics. The federal level is great, the state level is great, but it starts locally. Make sure that you're finding the right mayor, the right sheriff, the right city council, whatever it is, that are going to align with your ideals, especially when it comes to the Second Amendment. But be out there, be vigilant, be active in local politics, get involved with organizations, get involved with movements. Hopefully that spreads to the state level, and then from the state level we can spread it to the federal level. So guys, get out there, be vigilant, get to the range, be more proficient with your firearms, and we'll see you soon. Semper Fi.